Guess who's back? Back again. SOS is back. Go tell a friend. We ain't gonna break this into a freestyle session. I'm gonna spare y'all. Y'all don't want to hear that. But what y'all do want to hear probably is our New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning 2023 coverage of this past weekend. We had two shows take place on February 4th and February 5th. We had five huge matches on the show, excuse me. Three being for titles. Actually, let's see. Four being for titles. Yeah, there'll be four for titles right here. That being the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles, the Junior Heavyweight title, the New Japan World Television Championship, and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles themselves. So, got five title matches, of course. With there being five title matches, there are going to be undercard happenings, if you will, on the New Japan landscape. So we might as well talk about it. We might as well break down what we had take place. So the first match we had on Saturday, I believe the first match we had on Saturday, it was coming up on what was it? The 4th of it's the 4th of January, 4th of February. Excuse me, I don't even know what the fuck month it is. 4th of February. Excuse me. We had Great-O-Khan taking on Oscar Lube, I believe it's how you Lube, how you pronounce his name. That he took him on in the first match. As you all know, Great-O-Khan got the victory. He got the victory via sheep killer, via stoppage right here. It's about 7 minutes and 25 seconds. I thought this was a solid opener. I'm glad this young lion, I'm going to not butcher his name in the coming future, maybe not in the recent future, but in the soon future, I won't be butchering his name anymore. But Great-O-Khan got the dub here for his self and for his stable, United Empire. They're trying to go 3-0 on the day. Let's see if they'll be able to do it. Next match we had House of Tortures, Minoru Suzuki, I misspoke. We have the House of Torture taking on Minoru Suzuki, El Desperado, Ren Narita, and Roya Oya right here. We had the team of Suzuki, El Desperado, Ren Narita, and Roya Oya getting the victory via Cobra Twist. This is an okay match. You can take it or leave it. It's fine. I just like seeing this new iteration. I don't really want to call them Suzuki Gun. I guess there's three guys. I don't want to call them just three guys because they'll be talking about later in the show. Moving on up the card, we had 8-man tag team match. We had Chaos, that being the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, teaming with Tomohiro Ishii and Yuto Nakashima to take on the Mighty Don't Kneel, aka TMDK. TMDK got the victory by submission, and Nakashima actually had to tap out here. So double wrist lock, aka Kimura, whatever you want to call it, and got the victory via that. So moving on, we have another 8-man tag team match here. Bullet Club taking on the Guerrillas of Destiny. Guerrillas of Destiny, Master Wato, and Hiroshi Tanahashi right here. The Guerrillas of Destiny, of course, being Tama Tonga and Hikuleo, representing that offshoot of a stable right there. So we get the team of Guerrillas of Destiny get the victory. We got the Tongan Twist and the Lamiska from Wato. He picked up the victory for his team at Master Wato. So that's a nice touch. I think he's going to have a singles match with but with Taiji Shimori, I believe, next week. So Wato needs that momentum going into that match. Then we have another player, 8-man tag team match. Chaos, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Kazuchika Okada, Yo, Toriano, and Raizuke Taguchi taking on Los Ingobernables de Japón right here. We got Los Ingobernables de Japón getting the victory after Taguchi was put away by the Last of the Dragon from Shingo Takagi right here. This is a solid 8-man match. As we all know, LIJ has banger multi-man matches, probably some of the best in the company, if not some of the best in all of wrestling. And this was right here. It's no different. So moving on, we had our first title match of the show. We had the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. The champions representing the United Empire, that being Catch-22, taking on just 4 guys. Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru. This is one of Doki's breakout performances right here. If you don't watch a lot of wrestling matches this past weekend, if you have the means, if you can obtain the means, I would say go ahead and check this match out. Go out of your way to watch this match. This was one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long time. Probably one of the best junior heavyweight tag team matches we've had over here in New Japan in a very long time. These 4 guys went balls to the wall, man. I think this match was a little bit better than Wrestle Kingdom match, and that match was a banger as well. But I'm going to say I think this was a little bit better here, and we get the team of Catch-22, the man who took the pinfall victory in their the junior tag league, that being Akira Francesco. He pretty much put the team on his back though today, and he got the victory, picking up the win for his team, man. Because TJP, his knees kept going out. That was kind of the running theme right here. So Akira got the victory with the Speed Fire and an over Fireball, picking up those belts for his team or retaining them. Excuse me. So Then we get the penultimate match of the show. The penultimate match of the show here, excuse me. We have Will Ospreay taking on Taichi right here. This is another solid match, man. This is so fucking good. He put Taichi away with the Stormbreaker around 22 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh, that was great. The ending was really good because Taichi T's getting counted out from the 10 count, but then he waved it off and he just pretty much not let Ospreay, but he was willing to succumb to the Stormbreaker to have Ospreay put him away instead of just being like, oh, match is over. So I thought that was a nice touch. This probably should have been the main event, but I understand why they didn't have it as the main event, which kind of blends into what match we do have for the main event. We have Tetsuya Naito versus Shota Umino. I believe it's a Shota Umino second main event outing because I believe he was in the main event in the New Japan Stardom crossover show. Came up short that night. Once again, he came up short this night. He got hit with a hell of a Destino by Tetsuya Naito. He got hit with a super Destino, man. It wasn't a super Destino, but you know what I mean? It was a pretty damn good Destino in that, right? And I've seen a lot of people criticizing Shota Umino's performance in this match. I thought this match was good. Should this match probably have been semi-main? Probably so. And you can even argue that the junior heavyweight tag team titles could have went before this as well. I just think once you had that match with Taichi and Will Ospreay, it was so hard for these guys to follow it. And even though these guys are just great, Tetsuya Naito's a master of the ring, but he was like, dude, I gotta follow this. I know he was. So yeah, I thought night one of this weekend double shot was pretty solid. Best match of the show, in my opinion, I think it's probably the junior heavyweight tag team title match. And if you said that or the Taichi versus Will Ospreay, I don't think I could be mad at either one of them. I think they both were solid wrestling matches and damn good wrestling matches at that. So if you were to challenge me one, I would not be too upset. I really would not be too upset. So now we're going to go ahead and blend it in and talk about the show that took place this morning right here. We had the United Empire's Great-O-Khan, Will Ospreay, TJP, and Akira Francesco taking on and defeating Doki, Taka Michinoku, Taichi, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru, as we all know them. It's just four guys. Will Ospreay got the victory for his team. He hit Taka Michinoku with the Michinoku driver and a hidden blade. The Michinoku driver is a little bit of added insult to injury, but he didn't need to do that, did he? But, you know, damn it, we United Empire all day. It is what it is. Next match we had Minoru Suzuki, El Desperado, Ren Narita, Yuto Nakashima taking on and defeating the House of Tortures, Dick Togo, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and of course, Show right here. So we get the team, like I said, Yujiro is actually forced to submit, I believe, to the Narita stretch. So after the match, Narita and Suzuki shook hands. They embraced. Suzuki, he's grabbing a microphone. He challenged the House of Torture to a never open weight 6-man tag team title match. Evil, of course, being Evil, denied the challenge, saying that those belts were retired. Suzuki declared that they will be challenged for those belts later in Osaka next week. So Evil, are the belts retired? Or are you just going to just not bring them? We're going to see what happens to those never open weight 6-man tag team titles. So something I got my eye on. I'm sure you guys got your eye on that as well. Next match we had coming up, we had the Bullet Club's cutest tag team, Taiji Ishimori. Or that's not Bullet Club's cutest tag team. We got Taiji Ishimori and Kenta of Bullet Club, excuse me, I misspoke, taking on and defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi and Master Wato right here. We got Wato running it into the turnbuckle, and Ishimori was able to steal a win while rolling him up and putting his feet on the rope. So very heelish tactics right here. After the match, we get the Bullet Club attempting to beat down, but Tanahashi was able to fight off the Bullet Club attackers right here. So this is just leading, like I said, to these guys' singles matches is going to be later in the week. Then moving on, we have Hikuleo, and Tama Tonga taking on and defeating Gedo, Jay White, and El Phantasmo of the Bullet Club right here. So we got Tama Tonga. I think Tama Tonga is I'm misspeaking right here. I'm misspeaking. So Tama Tonga actually hit a gun stun on Gedo, and Jado pinned Gedo. So no, I was right. Ultimately, Jado pinned Gedo. So I thought that was cool. Then after the match, we get ELP hitting and attacking Tama with the never open weight title. Of course, we know their match is going to be next week for that never open weight championship. So it just makes sense storyline wise. Moving on. Ryusuke Taguchi, Shota Umino, Toru Yano, and the IWGP World's Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada taking on and defeating Sanada, the Cold Skull, the Dragon Shingo Takagi, the Jet Black Death Mask himself Bushi, and El Ingobernable Tetsuya Naito right here to get the victory for their team. So Okada hit Sanada with a pile driver. and a Rainmaker to put this away for his team. And I thought it was weird that he actually pinned Sonata. It's just crazy to see Sonata get pinned in this situation. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to see where they're going with him coming up with the 2023. I think he and I was going to say not even Bushi. I think Sonata's kind of the one that's maybe a little bit aimless right now. Maybe even more so aimless than Naito. I think he is. So then we have first title match of the show. We have for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. We had Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto, aka known as Bishamon, taking on and defeating TMDK, Mikey Nichols right here. So we get Yoshihashi, like I said, and Bishamon defending their championships right here. They hit Nichols with a Shoto, a GTR and a Shoto to get the victory for their team and defend the belt. So solid fucking match right here. I think Bishamon's one of the most underrated tag teams on the planet. Same with TMDK. I'm glad they got to show their tag team medal, both of these guys. So I definitely recommend checking this match out if you have the means. So moving on, our next title match of the show, New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Japan World Television Championship. We got their inaugural champion, Zack Sabre Jr., attempting to make a defense against Tomohiro Ishii right here. And this match was fantastic. He put Tomohiro Ishii away with the Zack driver. I just thought this was just this fast-paced balls to the wall, this sprint. And these guys succeeded in this effortlessly. Go ahead and check this match out as well. This match is a fucking banger. And in the main event, we have for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship right here, we got Hiromu Takahashi taking on and defeating Sho, and in my opinion, a very good main event to close out this weekend right here. Sho came up short. I almost thought he was going to pull it off. There's so many times I thought Sho was going to eventually pull it off right here, but we got a couple of bomber lariats, excuse me. Then we got to put him away with the time bomb to retain his championship. Successful couple shows for New Japan as far as this weekend goes. So I believe they're back on, I want to say Wednesday for more Road 2 action. But until then, we'll just have to take in these New Beginning shows from the weekend. I think they were in Hokkaido, I think they're at. So if they're in Hokkaido, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please do, because I hate that shit. But yeah, thank you for going on this journey with the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning shows. If you don't know me, I am the Pro Wrestling Fly God. I am Stardust Yaku. I am Blunt Naito. And of course, if you do know me, you are well aware of all these things. So I'm signing up out of here. Y'all have a good evening, a good day, good morning, whenever you guys are listening to this. And yeah, I will holler at y'all later. I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace.